Hi, I'm Mariella, and I'm a NetSuite consultant here at Concentrus. And today's short and sweet quick tip is how to help you reconcile and review access per role and how to compare each of your roles to one another or to multiple roles at a time. So you'll see in our home dashboard under our admin profile, we are going to go to setup, user, roles, and we're going to show role differences. So we're going to select this here. And what we're going to do is we're going to select one base role. And for the purpose of this exercise, we're going to select our accountant role. And we can choose to compare it to one or multiple roles at a time. So for this role, we are going to select US West and Americas. Americas and Canada here. So you'll see we selected two separate roles. And over to the right here, you'll see you're able to say, I only want to show the differences, or if you deselect that, you would show all role permissions, whether they're the same or not. So we'll go ahead and leave this ticked on for the first round, and I'll go ahead and click show so you guys can see what this looks like. And this is very helpful when you're trying to consolidate views as far as making accountants either equal to or the same as your controllers, or in fact confirming that they do have a more limited view depending on what the roles that you're comparing. So you'll go from the left to the right. So here we'll see the category of permissions. So this is a list that we're looking at here, and it'll scroll into reports and transaction categories. And then it gives you the name of the permission. So in this case, we are seeing that they have the permission to see accounts. The accountant is able to edit them, while both controllers that we're comparing to have full, which means they're able to not only edit, but they are able to delete accounts. And then that goes down the list. You'll see different variations of access between the accountants and the controller. And then down all the way through reports and transactions, different types of setup options that they're able to configure in the account as well. And then finally, any custom record that is set up in the system that they are either have access to or have any type of functional role in. In this case, we can see that our accountant has access to our Dunning, where our controllers have none. NetSuite does have the ability to export this comparison via CSV or via Excel here on the left. And if we click the back button and we go back and select our accountant role again and our controller US, Americas and Canada, and deselect the show differences, the only show differences option, and we click show, now it's going to give us all of their permissions, whether they're the same or not. So in this example, you'll see that they have the identical permissions for list calendar, but it is going to show us all permissions listed for all of the roles, even if they have the identical permissions set here. So this is another example of what you can review. And there is no limit as to how many across you can compare. So if you wanted to look at all the controller back to back and see if they all had the similar actions, you would be able to do that here as well. And let us know if you guys have any other questions you want us to cover. Thanks.